Hi folks, welcome to Performenta's micro learning session. In today's video session, we are going to discuss about a very interesting topic, AI adoption in performance testing and engineering. As you all know, there's a lot of buzz around AI, LLM, vibe coding. There's a lot of stuff going around AI, and finally, it has also come into the performance testing and engineering space as well. The Tricentis, the company behind the Neoload performance testing tool, are the ones who have introduced this feature in Neoload. As you all know, Neoload is a performance simulation tool, performance test simulation tool, which is now widely used by different clients. So they have introduced this feature. Okay, first let's try to understand what exactly it is, how it works, and what are the use cases. So in simple, what they have done is they have integrated the LLMs with their Neoload tool using a MCP protocol. First, let's try to understand what is Model Context Protocol. Model Context Protocol is nothing but a framework using which we can integrate LLMs with different toolset. And in this case, the Tricentis team, what they have done is they have set up a MCP framework on a Neoload hosted platform, and we can connect our LLMs using that MCP protocol, and we can connect to our Neoload web platform APIs. Okay, the MCP is hooked to all our Neoload APIs and Neoload DB, right? The web platform DB, whatever the test we are running, right? It stores all the information in the web DB, and whatever in the web tool, right? Whatever the metrics that you see, the dashboards and stuff that you see, it comes from the web database and the Neoload web database. So this MCP platform is also connected to that, and it's also connected to the knowledge repository like summary templates. So that's how it works. We have our LLM platform, and we have the MCP platform, and we have the underlying tools. Using these three components, you can use it for some purpose, which I'm going to discuss in the coming next few minutes. Okay, so you're clear what it is, right? So let's talk about how to implement it. So implementation wise, it's very simple and straightforward. Currently, this framework is supported for only two LLM models, that's Claude and AI Cursor. And I think eventually they will roll out to multiple LLM models, and it does not support the web version of the tool, right? So I mean, now most LLM models have their app version as well. So what you have to do is install that model on your local machine. And once you have installed, you can go to that file location where you have installed, go to that conf file folder, and inside that there will be a text file. You have to update that contents with some set of information, which I'll share towards the end of this meeting, right? So you have to add that information. It has your API token of your Neoload tool. So that's one information that has to be passed into that configuration file. Once that is done, your LLM will be successfully integrated to your Neoload web platform. Okay, so now that's setup wise, it's very simple and straightforward. And now let's talk about how we can use it. Some of the basic use cases are like, you can run your test. You can type in on your chatbot saying run the scenario 1 test. What it will do is it will run that particular test. If you want to stop it, you can also say stop test name. If you give, right, it will stop the test. You can also say like run the last run execution. So different ways you can interpret, but yeah, keep it simple. I mean, it's one of the basic use cases. Okay, so the second use case which I'm going to talk is going to be the very interesting use cases, and it's going to be really helpful. Once you have executed the test from the web platform, Neoload web platform API, right? So you can ask the chatbot like, build a comprehensive test report for this particular test executed. What it's going to do is it's going to pull all your metrics from the Neoload database, and it's going to build a very comprehensive dashboard. And not just dashboard, it's going to give it's going to do a lot of analysis and build a very robust performance testing report. And it's not just that. If you want to compare between your current test and the previous test, you can give both those names in the chatbot, and it's going to do a detailed comparative analysis, and it's going to tell what exactly what are the performance improvement, degradation, and it also has the ability to analyze the errors, what could be the potential root cause of the error. So it's very comprehensive. It builds a comprehensive report that's useful for performance engineers as well, to deep dive on a particular issue and try to fix it. So this is going to be really helpful for most of the performance testers. Currently they have to build that report, identify the transaction which are taking more time. There's a lot of manual stuff, right? Going forward, you just have to build a detailed prompt on what you want. You can build a simple prompt as well, like build a comprehensive report. But if you want to strip down certain things from that report, or you want to add any specific information into the report, you can build the prompt accordingly and use it. This feature has been introduced very recently. This feature has been very recently introduced. It's maybe like 4th or 5th week since it was introduced. So there are some shortcomings as well. Like, for example, one of the shortcomings that I faced was it's giving an aggregated view if I want to get the transaction level information, right? So that's currently not available. I think that's one of the feedback I've sent to the team, and I think they'll be working out on that and rolling out that feature as well. So in next 3-4 months time, I think they'll be building a lot of useful feature on top of it. So it's at entry level right now, but eventually I think they will make it better and make our life easy. So now let's discuss about the links that I said, right? So if you type in MCP AI performance testing UI using Neoload, you are going to see this. They have clearly explained what exactly it is and how it's going to be useful, and about that setup file, right? The configuration setup file, the information is given here based on the particular LLM model that you're going to select. You have to paste that appropriate information in the configuration file, and you're all set to use it. And that's for today. If you have any questions, or if you want to learn more about performance testing and engineering, feel free to reach out to me on my WhatsApp. Until then, thank you so much. Happy learning. Bye.